to come and give you a bit of an update what's been going on through this incredible I don't even know what you're going to call it, but I wanted to share this with you because in this stage that I've gone through, it's actually been now a week and a half, so it's not been a fast transition for me. But in that time, I am certainly, and I can 100% say, I am not the same person. And I have had so many visions of our future through this experience that we've gone through. And one of the things I wanted to share was, I'll never forget this vision, and I don't know if I can find a picture that will actually show you as well. But one of the things is that I cannot get over, when I look through these eyes, I see very dull energy out there. Nothing is crisp and clear. But when I close my eyes to connect in with my visions, oh, that's been enhanced, no end. Now, one of the things I'll never forget, I remember looking out there and there was a vision of all these houses, and it was so bright, it was so colourful and so crisp. But each home had a beam that was coming down on each home all throughout the scene that I saw. And I remember saying, oh my gosh, they're beaming everybody, And I asked, is this nefarious? Is this bad? And they told me to go away and connect with the energy and come to my own conclusion. So I remembered that vision the other day, so I sat there with it. That vision was beautiful. That vision had pure love. That vision was the crisp air, the crispness of our new future life. But the beaming that was coming down signified to me that, yes, our homes individually, we have been, on a sense, targeted, but on a positive. And that's why it's going through the houses. And what we're experiencing. And yeah, ascension symptoms do have incredible flu-like symptoms. And I know that, just many of you have personally written to me and that I've spoken to. We all are experiencing different symptoms. And some are similar and some aren't. And some are really struggling, while others are just clearing. But then I'm also hearing that they're getting it for the second or third time. Now, when I analyze and look back at the vision that they gave me, is the universe, this was part of our evolution of the transcending, is that we are going through this for a bigger purpose. And it's amazing. And that made sense to me. So to me, it wasn't the RUS put it as one word, that is circulating. And actually, we are individually having to go through of cleansing, of a spiritual cleansing. And like I said in my other video, that I had been poisoned, and this is my body's way of cleansing and purifying itself and letting go. So it's come through my nose. But for me to ascend into the higher realms, I had to obviously do a lot of clearing through my sleeping. So I slept many days, and I can definitely say my skin, this is what's really got me, my skin feels so clean. I feel so energetically clean. I feel so much clearer that I feel like I can put my hand through my arm. And we did a 2-hour trip yesterday, and we came back. And when we came home, I said to my husband, I have no idea what's happening right now, but I literally feel that the frequency that my body is resonating on, I feel like I could go into a portal and just poof, be somewhere else, because that's the frequency my body is feeling that it's resonating. I can't get over how clear my visions are to the point that when people are asking me to go and look in, my physical body feels like as soon as I close my eyes to lock in on a person or a situation, boom, I'm there. But it feels like I've taken my body with me as well. Now, the other day, I went to do a healing, an absent healing, and oh my goodness, I went out there and I was like, whoa, what the hell? I actually saw them out there. My helpers, the helpers that work with me, the off-worlders. And I was startled because you can always sense them there and you work with them, but this time they're actually standing there looking at me. And I got such a fright. And I feel like I'm on trainer wheels after 35 years of doing this. I feel like I'm on trainer wheels trying to understand the degree of this new gift that's been, that I've connected into now. And normally I've worked in one way all those years, and I've done psychic surgery, I've done all sorts. And for the first time I'm there thinking, whoa, instead of knowing that you're there, I'm now seeing everyone doing their thing. And that was fascinating. And then, and now I'm seeing what they're doing and trying to relate, oh, well, what part do I play? And it's no more telepathically talking, it's just a knowing that you know what you need to do. But everything was so vivid. Everything is so vividly clear, and it's beyond. I can't even put it into words on visions now. As soon as I close my eyes, boom, I'm there. Somebody asked me a question yesterday, boom, I saw it right there. The detail that they're showing me in the description of whatever I was looking at the time, that is enhanced tenfold. It's so exciting. It is so exciting. So no, when you go through this, know that you are so different to your partner, to your children, to people around you. You carry your own DNA. You carry your own emotional blockages. So what you went through in your past and right through your past life is completely different to the next one beside you. So we will all go through so many different ways of clearing this. And yeah, it does look like a massive flu. And we have been brainwashed to fear it, that it's bad and it could kill us. And I can assure you, I use products that all natural, 100% natural, and it didn't touch the sides. So I knew this was not of the norm. So ride the wave, don't fight it, just go with it. And the other thing that another vision that I had while I was out there was the fabrics. And I did mention that in my last video. Now the fabrics, I was talking to a girlfriend last night and she mentioned about the fabrics and I went, oh my gosh, I remember. So while I was out in my dream state, if that's what you can call it, they got me to they showed me the new fabrics of the clothing that we're going to be wearing. And I could not get over the fabric. It was breathable. It was stretchy. And I remember looking through it. And when I stretched it, I felt like I could see through it. But I couldn't get over the texture. And while they said, you can try it on. And I remember trying this new outfit on. And I couldn't get over how it accentuated your own figure. But even if you were of a bigger and you had problem areas, it was like somehow that fabric knew where to pull you in and to help accentuate certain areas. And I remember while I was wearing it, I could not get over how it felt. And it knew how to regulate the temperature. So they were showing me the catalogue, or there was somehow I was able to see the different garments, and there wasn't one for summer, winter, or anything like that because it was a self-regulating fabric. You also, I remember when I was looking at the fabric itself that you didn't perspire, so you didn't need to be wearing all these blocking agents for you not to perspire. Definitely off-world technology woven into this fabric, and the stitching really got me. But I remember saying, oh, does it only come in one color? And they said no, because I said, oh, I'm a very bright person, and they said, look, it caters for everybody. And so that was really positive. So I don't understand, but it also somehow helped with hydration. So I can't quite remember the full thing, but I just wanted to share this with you because we've got some new clothing that's going to be coming through, and that was really exciting. The other one I wanted to share, shadow work, and I wanted to cover this as well. We have some people here on earth that are capable of embodying pure love within to bring it, which they brought it here on earth. And it's a biological setup within them as well. while others don't have this biological setup, and they're the ones that are bringing through the opposite, the shadow work. Your light can affect others when you strengthen your own illuminated light. Your body is shedding off lower levels of your reality. Embody yourself with the frequency of love on all levels, with a knowing of strengthening ourselves that we will be protected, will help get you through this. Well, the other vibration of the negative storylines is to prevent you from going within. When you believe that this time you are protected, you will be. Don't get dragged into other people's concepts of lowering your vibration to gain control over you, as it's a full power struggle out there. When we shed impurities, we then can live in our new reality. So trust your own intuitive self. When you believe you are unique, this is when you will let go of your own limitations you have on yourself. A new reality is us birthing our new self, and our new reality becomes what we believe, as this is getting birthed now. You change up with your relationship of yourself. Your slave self is becoming weaker now, that you have opened yourself up to. Now you are shifting away from it and gaining strength within. This illness that most of us are going through, that's if it is. That honestly, on a medical term, that is the term that you would call it. On a spiritual term, it's a spiritual cleansing. So where you're at within your mindset is what you will call it. And then they have named it. So yeah, it's whatever you participate in what you want to call it. And I know what I'm calling it. It is a purification of self for spiritually clearing on so many levels. Where our governments have the top been at the top have been eliminated out there, and for a couple of months now, like I said, they don't exist. Where is our PM? As energetically, you can certainly feel the shift up. So let go of your fear and see your own strength that will shine through. As what is playing out on the mainstream media is all but an illusion of the truth, depending on what timeline you resonate on. So what I'm saying here, if you believe that illusion is still going on, it will still carry and it will continue. When you shift, like I've shifted, and this is my belief system, I've gone within. And when you go within, you don't resonate to all these fear tactics that are going out there. Because when you hold on to your future self, as he or she is holding you to continue walking through this maze, and when you don't resonate to the fear tactics, you are free to walk. You only give them the power when you give your fear to them so they can control you. when you stand in yourself and your knowing and your spiritual strength and you shed that, you then stand alone within yourself with your strength, and your light will illuminate so much more. Even the new babies coming in this reality are our new connections that have an internal knowing of what we never saw. They stand strong in their knowing to help cleanse the planet from the negativity of this reality that still tries to hold us down. They will stand up against this to dissolve it from self. The pure soul coming onto this planet at this point are the light souls. So the more we combine our energies in dissolving the darkness, the more aware you'll become of this. Time is but an illusion from oneself, where you have your thoughts at this time. When you accept to receive, you will, and you will be energetically guided. If you put more time and effort into their agenda and literally swamping yourself with it, you still feed into it, that it will affect you in some way. Release and let go and pull in the energy that you wish to resonate on, as these energies now have no substance, as they will no longer exist. So it's really up to you now. You really need to hold tight in here. And yes, you have let go of so many people in your life. And you may be feeling alone, but don't feel alone, because we are operating on the external part of our life. And our external part is what has been programmed for us to see. But when you come inside and you do your shedding, you start living on your internal side. And honestly, it is so exciting. And miracles are happening now. But don't live on this outer world, because it's getting so much closer to changing up now. For so many, because so many people are going through the spiritual cleansing. So see it as positive and just know, oh my gosh, another one's going through it, another one's going through it. So guide them through it. Show them it is a positive, it is not a negative. And pain, if you sit back and think, the pain that you are going through is adjusting, because I cannot, like I said before, I cannot get over how clean I feel internally. I feel so much lighter. And we all know later on we're going to be going through the portals, and we're going to go through so much of the transitioning stages. Well, how can we take on all this new technology if we are in the old self? Well, I can 100% say and confirm that I am in my new self, and I feel so amazing, and I honestly feel I'm having to learn to understand who I am. And that's right, they've just reminded me, is my taste buds are still not there. And I asked, what's this about? And they said it's because we don't want you to taste the food, because the foods out there are poisonous and they have been made and designed to be harming your body. So you are now no longer attached to the foods. Like I was really naughty. I used to drink lots of cups of teas. I haven't had a cup of tea for a week and a half because I don't resonate to it. My taste buds don't want to eat it. My taste buds are really shifting up on what I should be putting in my body, and I'm listening to it. And very soon, when there is going to be this big shift up with the energies worldwide, our foods, the new technology, the new systems are coming in, and we will be resonating to the foods that are good for our soul. Because there are so many companies out there, and they know who they are, that have been poisoning us, and they wouldn't dare eat the food. So I'm finding it so fascinating that our bodies are automatically adjusting themselves now, going through this cleanse. Tomorrow is another big eclipse. And this is where we'll just step in and start manifesting no end. So I really want you to focus. What are you wanting in your life right now? Because it's really happening, and I can definitely vouch for it. And I know that they've given me on so many levels this new vision, this new concept of my body, is so I can share it with you and guide you, because it's not an illness as such. But remember, there are some of us that have been with this, and there are some that haven't. So if we've had this, you will be going through the spiritual cleansing as well as what that has done to your body. So there is some sad times of what some people were going through. But if you are not, also know that it is part of this process, and do not fear it either way, whether you are or you're not. It is lift up. Enjoy this process, because it is incredible. So I'm going to leave you with this, and I will catch up with you on a few more days, and we'll start doing some more cards and questions. And if you've got any questions you want to ask, put it in the comments below, and I'll pick them up as well. Because it's exciting times, and oh my gosh, I am so blessed to be alive right now and helping and being part of this new experience and the opportunities for all of us to go through. It's only a matter of time now. So enjoy your evening, enjoy, and love your family, no matter who they are. So thank you for sharing, like, share, write a comment, because my algorithms are played up and I need you to help me out there. Let's do this and stay positive. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.